When the Kenneka Jenkins thing first came to the internet, her friend had these nice shades, glasses, sunglasses. And she went live in the hotel room with a few people. And she was going live like people do on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. And a lot of people, because what happened to Kenneka, everybody was looking for her at the time. They said that this girl in her sunglasses, you could see something bad happening to Kenneka, her being assaulted by some men or young men in the room, and her friends was just watching. So a lot of grown women, we got to call this out, went online threatening this young girl. This girl like 19, 20 years. These are very, very young ladies. Threatening this girl, threatening her other friend, running them off social media, dragging these women, these young ladies' name through the mud because they believe something happened, and none of them were there. They didn't sit back and wait for the facts. So once that was debunked, they started something else. But before that happened, the police did a press conference when they said they want to solve this case, but it's so much misinformation on social media. Because at first it was the friends left, and they did something to her. Some dudes did something to her, and the friends let it happen. Her friend was watching on live. Once that was debunked, nobody said, hey, we were wrong. Let's apologize to this young lady. We messed up her life. Let's do something right in this situation. No, they moved to the next thing. And the next thing was human trafficking, organ trafficking or something. They stealing the organs. You telling me that a young lady from the west side of Chicago go to a hotel party, which I did when I was a young guy, with her friends to kick it with young men, everybody having fun, that the organ trafficking people was in the hotel waiting on her? Like, when y'all speak about this stuff, do y'all think about this stuff? Think about it. What do you think and say, man, that sounds stupid? That's worse than a Tubi movie. The plot is worse than Tubi. Do y'all think about it? So it was an individual who's a YouTuber and a few YouTubers who kept on making videos about organ trafficking and human trafficking. And they were a clerk, a man that was working at the hotel. They were putting out his information and they was treating him like a suspect. So it went from the friends upstairs to him, this man is a suspect. And they even made videos to say he'd fled the country and all of this stuff. Come to find out, Kenneka got drunk. It's hot up there. It's a party. And a lot of times, if you consumed a lot of alcohol, you will know this to be true. When you consume a lot of alcohol and it's hot in the room and it's a lot of people, the first thing you're going to think about is air. And you're talking about a very young lady who 9 times out of 10, she wasn't a big drinker. She doesn't have enough years in her life to consume enough alcohol to be able to handle it. She's in this hotel room. It's a lot of people in the hotel room. And this young lady goes out of the room. It's on video of her going out of the room. She's looking for somewhere to get some air. And she ends up tragically going into a freezer that was unlocked, or area that should have been guarded or whatever. No one shouldn't have been allowed to go in that area. And she was found dead. I didn't see nobody retract nothing. It went from organ trafficking, the girl in the glasses, organ trafficking, to now the police was covering up something. You never let the investigators do their job. So the problem with that was, to me, was the big story that I started to really, really pay attention to things. And I had to pay attention to a lot of people because it said, y'all believe anything and y'all like false information and y'all spread misinformation.